Ukraine says it stays in control of Sievierodonetsk plant sheltering masses. Kyiv. Ukraine remains in control of the Azot chemical plant in Sievierodonetsk, wherein masses of civilians are sheltering amid sour combating, the location's governor said on Saturday, after a Russia-backed separatist claimed 300 to 400 Ukrainian fighters have been additionally trapped there. Earlier, the governor, Serhiy Gaidai, said Russian shelling of the plant in Luhansk province had ignited a huge fireplace after a leak of tons of oil. In neighboring Donetsk province, Russian media mentioned that a large cloud of smoke may be seen after an explosion within the town of Avdiivka, which houses every other chemical plant. Weeks of preventing for Sievierodonetsk, a small metropolis in Luhansk that has grown to be the focus of Russia's enhance in Japanese Ukraine, has pulverized sections of the metropolis and has been some of the bloodiest considering the fact that Moscow started its invasion on February 24. The information approximately the blockade of the Azot plant is a lie, Gaidai said on the Telegram messaging app. Our forces are maintaining an commercial sector of Sievierodonetsk and are destroying the Russian military in the city. Ukraine has said some 800 humans have been hiding in several bomb shelters under the Azot plant, such as approximately 200 personnel and 600 citizens of Sievierodonetsk. Rodion Moroshnik, a Russian-backed consultant of the self-proclaimed Luhansk People's Republic, stated overdue on Saturday that some civilians had commenced to depart and that Ukrainian forces can be protecting several hundred civilians hostage. Earlier, he stated 300 to 400 Ukrainian fighters were blockaded at the grounds of the plant at the side of civilians. Gaidai stated in advance that Russian forces controlled most of the city, although Ukraine managed the Azot plant. The Ukrainian militia, preferred personnel said on Facebook, Nasdaq, Meta, that Ukrainian forces pushed back a Russian attack on 3 small cities to the northwest of Sloviansk in Donetsk province, whilst fighting became continuing in a 4th agreement inside the vicinity, as well as to the east of the city. Russian strikes knocked out power in Donetsk's largest Ukrainian-controlled cities on Saturday, Kramatorsk and Sloviansk, regional governor Pavlo Kirilenko stated. In a quick video address late on Saturday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that even as fierce street fights continue in Sievierodonetsk, the Ukrainian Navy was step-by-step liberating territory further west inside the Kherson place and had a few successes in Zaporizhzhia too. We are genuinely going to succeed on this battle that Russia has started out, he advised a conference in Singapore through video hyperlink earlier inside the day. It is at the battlefields in Ukraine that the future rules of this world are being determined. Could not independently verify the battlefield reports. Ukraine has appealed for quicker deliveries of heavy guns from the west to turn the tide of the battle, pronouncing Russian forces have as a minimum 10 instances greater artillery portions. Ukrainian forces have verified more resilient than expected, but, in a report on Friday, the USA-based Totally Institute for the Study of War stated that as they use the ultimate in their stocks of Soviet-era weapons and munitions, they'll require steady Western help to transition to new Western substances and systems. The institute said effective artillery might be an increasing number of decisive inside the in large part static combating in eastern Ukraine. European talks on Saturday, Germany's Bild am Sonntag newspaper, citing French and Ukrainian government sources, said German Chancellor Olaf Scholz will journey to Kyiv with French President Emmanuel Macron and Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi before the Group of 7 summit at the end of June. A German authorities spokesperson advised they were now not able to confirm the report and the Élysée Palace in Paris declined to affirm it. The Italian government did not right away respond to a request for remark. None of the 3 leaders has been to Kyiv in view that Russia's invasion